Okay.
Alright, oh my god, I am back.
Lucky.
Literally, that took me another hour to do the other eye. Major props to everybody who does eye art out there. It is so incredibly challenging, but if you just take a little bit of time and a little bit of effort and a lot of
Lucky.
patience and precision, you can get something like this, which is still mediocre at best. Woo! VSC YouTube channel. So obviously the focus is on my eyes, and I really don't think my face is looking so any extra flush or highlight today. I kind of want to go for a subtle base for once in my life. Had a really, really awesome lip to balance out the eye. So I'm gonna go first with the Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade The Bronx, which is just black to kind of like outline the lips. Then I'm gonna grab the shade of Velvet Blue once again from Jeffree Star and put that kind of in the middle of the lip to blend together the black and to make it not as dark. And then over top of both, I'm gonna use the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Insomniac and put that kind of in the middle for a more seafoam pop. And then finally, to finish this look up, I'm gonna grab that Mermaid Pigment one last time from Peaches and Cream and pop that right on the center of the lip. Wig. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna give my face one last spritz of the MAC Fix Plus. All right, guys. Several hours later, here is this. Hi, sisters. James Charles here, and welcome back to my apartment. Come on in, you guys. Oh my god, I am literally so very excited for today's YouTube video. If you guys have been a true sister subscriber, you would know that since day one of moving to Los Angeles into this apartment, I've been saying I'm gonna do an apartment tour, and guess what I have not done? An apartment tour. I've been here for about a year and a half now. I like it. I definitely do not love it. And that is why I wanted to do the apartment tour today, because I'm going to show you guys my little sister suite, my sister shelter. But I'm currently in the market for a sister sanctuary, which will be a house hopefully in the very, very near future. It has been a huge goal of mine. I really, really love architecture, interior design. It's one of my favorite things in the entire world. So I feel like I've done a pretty decent job at this apartment, and I'm not going to be here for much longer. So I'm going to show you guys what I've done with the place. I'm really, really proud of it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too.
Hi.
So as soon as you walk into the sister shelter, we have the kitchen, which is probably by far the least used place of the entire house. But of course, we do have our regular stove, our microwave where I cook ramen in, our dishwasher, which does not get used very often because we have paper plates. And then over here we have this like weird little breakfast nook cabinet situation on this wall. I really, really love burning candles. The sense of downtown LA can sometimes be a little bit sister spooky, so I definitely love to light candles. Then I have my little bowl that has my AirPods, my wallet, and my keys because I'm always losing and misplacing them, so I figured might as well just put them there. I have my toaster oven if I ever cook avocado toast, and then just a coffee machine so I can make my coffee in the morning with, of course, my Good Morning Sisters mug from my mom. So although I don't do a lot of cooking, you guys know I definitely do do a lot of eating. That is for sure. I am definitely a foodie. I order from so many restaurants in LA, and I'm always having friends over here. So having a really, really nice dining setup for all my friends and family to eat while they're together is a very, very important part of this house. Disclaimer, most of this furniture in this apartment is actually from IKEA. This video is not hashtag sponsored, but it hashtag should be, because when I buy my sister sanctuary, in case you did not know, real estate in Los Angeles is not exactly the cheapest, so a sister is going to be broke. So IKEA, if you want to hit a girl up, I'd love to have you furnish the new sister's house when I get it. Regardless, I just have these place settings on here that I got from CB2. This cute little bench so a bunch of people can sit on here and we can sister squeeze. So many good sister friends today. Like I said, I definitely have had a huge interest in interior design since I've been very, very little. I'm a huge fan of Pinterest. I literally have boards and boards and boards and boards of different inspiration photos. And these chairs have actually been on my wish list since I was literally 11 or 12 years old. Swear to God, I'm not kidding. So the second that I moved into this house, I ordered a ton of these chairs. They are super, super comfortable, and I use them for dining purposes. Above the dining table, we have two very, very large hanging light pendants. When I moved in here, we literally had to get a 20-foot ladder and climb all the way up to the sister ceiling to install these lights. But I love how they look, and it was definitely very much worth it, and I'm definitely not climbing up there again when I move out. So hopefully the next tenants like these lights. And then finally on the wall, we just have these two posters, which I absolutely love. Once again, from IKEA. The first one is from Andy Warhol from the Moderna Museum in Stockholm, Sweden. This has been a huge item on my wish list forever. I have a bunch of them all throughout my apartment. I really, really love Andy Warhol as well. I think he's a very, very inspiring artist. And then my favorite quote of all time, work smarter, not harder. That is my all-time favorite quote to live by. I say all the time. It is my phone wallpaper. Connected to the dining room is actually obviously the kitchen, but also the living room and the office where I get all of my work done throughout the day. So along this wall, we have a bathroom right over here, which we don't need to go into. This is where my sister, you don't need to see that. Along this wall, we have our office, and this is probably one of my favorite walls in the entire house because this is where I'm spending most of my time. So I really wanted to make sure it was super, super cute and a space that inspired me. So once again, I have my little table from IKEA and of course the Alex drawers. Of course, you guys know with my job, I have to stay very, very connected all throughout the day. It is vital to the existence of me and all you sisters out there. So this is where all the work gets done. We have my huge iMac, which I love, love, love working and editing on. We have my phone charger, an Apple Watch charger, and then my laptop for work on the go, and then my sister iPad, which I always use for taking notes, sketching things down, and just planning out different video concepts. When decorating, I knew I wanted to put the desk there, but that left a very, very large and kind of awkward wall space that I knew I needed to fill. So I feel like a pretty good design tip, Queen of HGTV, is fill it with a very, very large book space with lots of different decor pieces, and that is exactly what I did. I have a printer right next to my computer so I can print out any files or contracts that I need to sign. Some different books for my favorite YouTubers. I have a few different awards. This is from the Shorty Awards when I won it for Breakout YouTuber last year. Thank you, sisters, for always being the absolute best. Of course, I have this little ampersand because I'm an internet relatable teen. And then once again, just some little plants here and there to keep everything alive. So obviously all my work gets done in my office, but if we move just right over here to the living room, this is where all the fun starts to happen. I'm actually very proud of how this room turned out because decorating it was a little bit of a challenge. When I moved in here, obviously a lot of the walls are white on the inside, but all the outside walls, because this is a corner unit, are made out of brick, which makes decorating so incredibly hard because not very many things match with burnt orangey red tones. I tried to convince that building to paint it white. They would not budge. I don't blame them. Still a little bit sister salty about it, but I feel like I did my absolute best. So of course we just have this very, very large and extremely comfy couch from IKEA. We have lots of different gray, white, and black throw pillows to add just a little personal flair and to make laying here a lot more comfortable. I've taken so many sister siestas. That's an app in Spanish. That was so cheesy. On this couch, of course, in the middle of the living room, we have this little light coffee table that I got from IKEA. If I'm not having like a full-on meal, I'm having more of a little bit of a lazy day. I'll sometimes eat on here or put my feet up. If you may have noticed, in this apartment, I actually do not have a TV, and that is because instead of a TV, I have a projector, which was probably literally the best decision that I ever made in my entire life. I have it right in here on the bottom shelf, and it projects right over to here, a big screen that pulls down. Right above my office. I actually really, really love having a projector instead of a TV because